What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to our blind Let's Play of The Witcher. Here we are with Geralt, and we're still actually next to that gravedigger here, and it's odd because
ashes to ashes.
He's just chilling next to dogs. Somebody that hates, well, never mind. See ya, pal. Somebody that hates dogs was just chilling next to the dogs. Remember the contract he had us do? Or wanted us to do, but we never did. But anyways, I went ahead and I did end up going into the freaking, whatever it is, the graveyard once more, and I got one more of the, how do I do that? There it is. One more of the algal things, and now we can just go back to Kalkstein and we can give this guy his key back. So I think we're on a good path to pretty much just do the main quest here, and I want to say finish off this act. Now if we're going to finish off the act, we're going to need to at least tackle the codexes. If the act comes to an end here pretty soon, I will probably make a separate episode and give you guys an extra one for the codex stuff before we move on, because I don't really want to move on to the next act unless I read all the freaking codexes here, because the way this game goes, it seems like it's giving you more codexes each act. Well, obviously, but I'm saying, like, it seems like they give you a nice set of stuff. The reason I say that is because we have literally bought
2 ditches more.
Everything possible that we could possibly buy in this act, book-wise, and there's freaking unknown herbs in here, and there's literally nothing else I can do, so I'm guessing we'll get more stuff next act. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to it and stop blabbing.
What do you need?
Here's your key.
Learn anything?
I found Raymond's body in the crypt.
How? I spoke to him recently.
Now I'm sure. The leader of Salamandra, a mage capable of spinning illusions, is masquerading as Raymond.
I found the body of the real Raymond at the cemetery. Well, sorry, Gramps. Your best friend Raymond is done for. Freaking chilling inside that crypt. Go in there and lather him down with dog tallow, man.
What's this?
Hey.
The eternal fire lights my way.
Well, see you later, pal. Alright, let's look at the journal once more. Game of dice, obviously. That is going to have to be somewheres in a progression of this act or next act, probably. I don't know where this damn boy is. I have no idea. Maybe that crosses over too. I guess we'll see. We still need to find this last Sephira, and I'm guessing this is going to be on tailored to Raymond and Azar, whatever going on here, because what was said was you got to find the truth, and we pretty much found the truth that Azar is Raymond, so I think that's what it's leading as. And Berengar's still alive. Dice poker, fist fighting. Do that to Kalkstein. So we're gonna have to go to Azar. So Luvarden offered to help me. This is still something in the log here. And then Witcher Secrets. But what is this? I have proved that Kalkstein is not the Salamander leader. I'm glad because I actually grown fond of the alchemist. I like Kalkstein, man. He is a pretty darn good fella. I found the detective's body someone discovered I was working with him and clearly didn't like that. They killed him and assumed his identity. I need to know why. What's up, Taller? It turned out Taller is the chief of Temerian intelligence. Get the freak out of here, man. Like, I knew he was like, he had some dealings, but Taller is the chief of the Temerian intelligence. It makes sense. He might not even be like this. Watch Taler's change to be like a whole different person. He's just got this spy rouge going on here with his cussing and defense shit. That's so crazy. Pretty cool stuff. Yep, it says it right here. Fence guys is simply one of the many assumed personalities. Alright, Tyler, you're cool in my book, pal. Stay like that forever, man. Don't ever change. Alright, friends. Let's go over and get the Kalkstein. Get out the way, or I'll throw you out the way, pal. Friggin' scumbags. I know I keep freaking Every time I walk past, I want to headbutt him. I do not know you, sir. Can we talk to Zoltan? We'll talk to him later.
I know.
We got shit going on, my friends.
You forget so much. I'm
What's up, girl?
so hot.
Yeah?
I cannot wait to fight.
Good grief. One person's talking about I'm so hot, the next person's talking about whooping somebody's ass. Kalkstein, take this freaking ghoul's blood or whatever the hell it is.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul marrow for me?
Yes, 3 fresh doses.
Splendid. Take this gold.
I will
Albedo?
indeed
Yes.
take that gold, and I will indeed use it for my freaking... What's in here? Ah, bullshit. Oh, use it to buy something, Kalkstein. Thanks, pal. Let me look at stuff here. Petrie's filter. When the hell do we get this? Augments the intensity of all signs. There we go. The Book of the Golden Oriole. Wolf increases your precise hit. Black blood kills monsters that bite or drink blood. Cool. Zerrikanian insects and other vermin. We need to tackle these real quick. Alright, Zerrikania, home of the venomous basilisk, has given birth to other equally hideous creatures. Among them are spotted spiders so huge that they trap elephants in their webs. Good freaking god. Zerrikania is crazy, man. I wonder if we go there at some point. That'd be cool. Anyways, they trap them in their webs. They no less terrifying, and the no less terrifying tsetse fly. See, I wonder if we should have read this before we did the autopsy, but the gardener already told us about the flies anyway, so we had knowledge of it. The flies are especially repulsive, laying their eggs in the human body, the resultant larvae maturing within the host's head. The victim's brain serves as a substance, and when the larvae turns into adult flies, they leave the body through the eye sockets, now void of the previous devoured eyes. These and other vermin are born in the far land of Zerrikania. Thank the gods that similar filth has not infested the northern kingdoms yet. Transmutations and Metamorphoses by Albertius Aloysius Kalkstein. What a hell of a name, man. Holy shit, Kalkstein, this is like a big one. To follow the example of the sorcerer from the tower, we first need to classify substances, dividing them into superior and inferior varieties. Only the former can be described by the theory of interdependence presented here. Inferior substances do not produce a chain of quasi-life structures, for their nature is substandard in quality and they cannot exist independently. However, it has been proven that they are paradoxically essential for the chain to exist in spite of their inferiority. The hypothesis of interdependence assumes that the chain of quasi-life must contain one substance of each superior element. Nonetheless, the chain structure proposed by Rafford the White has one too few places for them, namely only 5. If the chain were transposed and then transmuted, the problem would be easily solved at last. The first operation cannot be performed without damage to the chain's integrity. The only solution is to use a so-called reverse transmutation, which will eventually cause a chain to rotate. As a result of rotation, all 6 superior substances will constantly leave and join the chain without destroying it. From the holistic point of view, there will be 6 superior substances occupying 5 places. The integrity of the solution lies in the chain having all the qualities of the 3 inferior substances. Thus the paradox of interdependence, or as some say, coexistence is no longer a problem. Unfortunately, since none of the modern works describe how to perform reverse transmutation, the problem of animating inanimate remains unresolved. Alright, Kalkstein, you got me over here confused, and I feel like I just did a freaking science lesson, man, or something. Guide to Vizima. Let's do this, and then we'll sell off these damn books. Like most human cities, Vizima was built on the foundation of an elven city, the seat of the Temerian king. Kings grew over the centuries and today consist of 3 large districts: a port, a sprawling outskirts, and the temple quarter. The visitor's attention is drawn to the monumental cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose, St. Libiota's hospital, famous for many miraculous recoveries that have occurred there, is also hard to miss while admiring these edifices. Avoid wandering into the non-human district, which has become a den of poverty and a lair of social outcasts. Most non-humans have been relocated to Old Vizima, which has become a ghetto and accessible to visitors. Currently, the trade quarter is developing rapidly. This is hardly surprising, as it is home to wealthy merchants and well as trade political officials. The city's leading bank and the town hall can also be found there. While in Vizima's trade quarter, be sure to visit the famous marketplace where traders offer goods from around the world. You son of a bitch. Well, we got a potion on board. Which one do we take? Pony Owl, I think. Son of a freak. What the hell was that? Which one did I hit? I hit one of the letters. Probably ear Q, who knows. Anyways, we got a potion on deck. Maybe we'll get to use it, huh? Alright, well, we tackled that. We have a shit ton more, man. Like, we really need to tackle some of that shit.
What a day.
What a damn day, huh?
What do you want?
What's up, Beard? Go ahead and sell this bullshit off to him. I'm pretty sure we got all of them. I will look at it real quick, just to make sure. It looks like we do. We're even giving them double. Selling shit back to them, I guess, that we're finding. See, Dragon's Dream, like, fuck it, let's just buy it. Just to have it, knowledge of it. Alright, we officially read everything this chapter, so this gives us Dragon Dream Bomb. But who knows, we might do it one day. Sell some shit to this guy. And then I think we're ready to probably go talk to Raymond. Don't really need to sell him nothing. Did we do everything? I'm pretty sure we did, so let's go ahead and get to it. What's up, Zoltan? I said I wanted to talk to him. Let's go click on him. You can get a damn job, girl. Instead of walking around all day.
Yes?
What's up, Zoltan? Let me ask him this one more time.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Serro said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
I'm not so sure.
Let me tell you something, Witcher. Once we led a group of women and children through a war-torn land. They slowed us down. We had to feed them, protect them. And we had to hide in the woods to pee instead of passing by the road. In short, they were a burden, and ungrateful at that. Know why we helped them? It was the right thing to do.
Man, that's freaking awesome. Because I remember that little story from the books. I told you guys, Zoltan always wanted to help people, man, when we were kind of stumbling across people that needed help. Even though these people were so ungrateful to us, we still freaking did it. So that's cool we heard that.
I understand. Thanks.
Yes?
Yeah, see, there's probably more, and we can keep digging in, but
Farewell.
let's get to it, friends.
You bring trouble.
Yeah, old woman. Let's go talk to Azar. Are we ready for this? I think we're pretty much ready.
Gods have punished the...
There's really no point in delaying the process. You gonna eat that fist stick? Or whatever you do with it, sniff it? It's all you, pal.
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I couldn't conclude anything.
How's that?
How do I put this? I mistook one vial for another and poured some caustic crap on the corpse. We couldn't draw any conclusions from what remained.
None? None at all?
Not a one. Come on, Raymond. Everyone makes mistakes.
I need to think. Come back later.
You! I must find a way to lure Azar into a trap. Can I just talk to him? Hey,
Not now.
get over yourself. Damn it. Maybe the old in and out trick. What's up, Zoltan? How you doing, pal? Just chilling still. Zoltan just walking around. Don't give a hell if people don't like non-humans. Hey, pal. It's been forever. I haven't seen you in a while. Wake your bitch ass up.
Here at last. Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalstein and Ramsmeet were associates. I have irrefutable evidence.
What do we do with that information?
We set a trap, though it might be dangerous. Gather your equipment and come back later.
All right.
Yes?
Commander of the Royal Guards.
I wanted to ask you about the commander of the Royal Guards.
I saw him in town some time ago, busy bashing perverts.
How come?
What don't you understand? Everyone knows the guard commander hates anyone he can call deviant.
Everyone knows, but few care.
Yes?
Is he talking about Vincent? Man, I'm telling you guys, this whole playthrough, I have been calling Vincent Raymond and Raymond Vincent. I have literally got their names confused this whole time, man. So, Commander of the Royal Guards. It's gotta be Vincent they're talking about here. I'm ready for Ramsmeet? The fuck?
I'm ready for Ramsmeet.
Good. He leads Salamandra's armed force. You have to kill him.
I have to go kill Ramsmeet? Jesus.
Won't be easy, but I'll try.
I will tell Raymond that I killed Ramsmeet. Freak. We gotta go kill Ramsmeet? I don't think we're gonna have to kill him. Let's go. We'll probably talk to him here. Probably figure out something else and just not killing him. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. Let's just go talk to the feller. We did everything with Carmen, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. We did everything in the inn. Hell yeah, buddy, me too. Let's go find some hookers. There's one over there. 2 feet from you.
Looks like I have to deal with...
Come on, man.
Looking for... All right, go in.
Gotta keep paying these freaking plebs. Ram's meat.
What do you want, Wolf?
I'm here to whoop your ass. I mean, like, this is still grayed out that he has nothing. Maybe it's the same bullshit with Tyler because we were able to say something to Tyler that was grayed
I
out.
figured out Javed.
Great. My boys are itching to fuck someone over.
Wait. I'd rather you were dead.
What?
Hear me out. Javed murdered Raymond and is now impersonating him using an illusion. He tried to manipulate me into killing you. That would help him a lot. I'll tell him I did you in, but you have to lay low for a while. If your boys attack him, he'll just flee.
Good. So you gained the element of surprise. But you'll still have to face this powerful sorcerer alone.
Maybe Kalkstein has some ideas.
Good work, Wolf.
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
I've figured out Javed.
Great. My boys are...
Wait.
What?
Here, I'll tell...
Good.
Maybe...
Good.
See you.
Figured out Javed. See you later. That's freaking great. Alright, Ram's meat. Have a good one, pal. Lay low, and I'll go kill freaking Azar Javed here. Hell yeah, friends. I can't wait to whoop his ass. We ready to whoop his ass?
I need to save more.
Siegfried out here yet? No. You need to save more? Are you probably losing customers, you freaking racists?
Raining cats and dogs.
I figured out Javed. See you later. Azar, who impersonates Raymond, is behind all of this. I must lure him into a trap. How the hell are we going to lure him into a trap? So obviously we're going to have to tell him that Ram's meat's dead.
Yes?
Hey man, I busted Ram's meat's ass. He's out of here.
Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond.
You killed Ramsmead?
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged.
So, what's your plan?
I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help...
Of course I am. You're paying me, after all. Besides, we're friends now.
Yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed by getting rid of Ramsmeat, let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much.
And that is?
The secret's inside the swamp tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something.
Of course. What?
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands.
Right. When do we go?
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls. Bait for our target.
Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock the tower door.
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower, or part of the key. You make sure you get Kalkstein interested, like we agreed.
I must prepare to fight Azar. So that is probably the end of this chapter. I can only imagine. I must place the Sephira on all the monoliths and enter the tower. Cool. That is cool, man. So we're gonna fight his bitch ass in the swamps. Awesome. Well, I guess we should get back to Kalkstein, man. It has been wonderful, Vizima. I wonder where we're going next, man. What's up, Vivaldi? Chilling, huh? He's in that house freaking chilling. They done stole his damn bank. Who, like, I'm thinking of, like, we haven't really talked about Vivaldi's bank. Who do you think stole his bank? I mean, well, don't answer that, obviously. Most of you probably know. But, like, he said humans stole his bank and the assets of it. So it's people working with Salamandra, obviously, because they funded... So whoever these people that did steal his bank, they funded the professor's release through Vivaldi's assets. Interesting. I'm sure it will surface eventually.
Sorry, I got lost.
See ya.
Damn. Well, we got nothing. Well, the thing is, I really would love to just go off and do this tower right now, but we're going to have to tackle these codexes here. We're going to tackle a few. I feel like this might be the end of this act. The beast fight was the end of the first act, and this is about to be Azar's fight, so it's probably the end. I think we're ready, though. I think we have got enough. We obviously got Tony out on now. 6 hours left of that? Cool. So I guess it really isn't a waste that we ended up taking it. What's up, pal? Come here.
Rasmen are lazy.
Rasmans are lazy? Man, she is scared of her. Come on, girl. Excuse me. Pardon? Let me talk to Declan real quick, though. What's up, Declan?
Don't frighten the fish.
You're doing most of the talking.
They're accustomed to me. Besides, you speak of pike.
Good luck.
That's definitely not Declan. I don't know what the hell that was.
advised me to sell my ship.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Declan? You got like freaking whole living room that's out here in the open, huh?
Yes?
I want to sell a badge.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Cool, Declan. I don't know how much money he ever gives us for that. It never shows up. Alright. Let's look at the journal here. I gathered all the Sephra, the magic stone needed to open the entrance to the Mage's Tower. I told Raymond that I had killed Ramsmead. He is going to wait for me near the tower. I received the last Sephra from the detective. And that's it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and dig in here while we have a few more minutes, and then when we come back, we'll bust Azar's ass in the next one. Non-human district, obviously we know what the hell that is. Shawnee's house, yes, we know what that is. As well, Zerrikania. Zerrikania is a mysterious land located in the far south. The northern kingdoms have very little to do with the realm. Not a lot is known about Zerrikania. Its climate is hot, exotic animals roam the lands, and the inhabitants worship dragons. Furthermore, Zerrikania is famous for its alchemists who specialize in pyrotechnics, and for its tattooed warrior women who are skilled in the use of sabers. Hello, Zerrikania. Holy shit, we got a bunch of monsters. Cockatrice. Cockatrices are born of eggs laid by roosters. Consorting with other roosters, the egg is incubated for 44 days by a toad, which is devoured by the little beast as soon as it hatches. A cockatrice hates everything that lives so fiercely that its glance turns them into stone. Only a bold adventurer with a mirror can deflect the deadly gaze and defeat the cockatrice. Sure. Alghouls. Alghouls are ghouls which have been devoured corpses for many years. That human flesh becomes irresistible and they begin to prey on the living. They are seen in crypts and on battlefields, frequently surrounded by ghouls. Simple folk do not notice the difference between these two types of scavengers, unlike witchers who know that the Alghoul is more aggressive and challenging opponents. Archispore. Some crimes are so terrible that they fill people with terror and offend the gods. The criminal's ill will or the cruelty of his deed convince a curse that brings the Archispore to life. The beast attacks innocent creatures hatefully, trying to take vengeance until justice is done. The Basilisk. Simple people call the Basilisk the king of the Zerrikanian deserts and often mistake it for a cockatrice. They claim that the beast is filled with such hatred towards all living things that even its breath is venomous and its glance turns to unwary to stone. In fairy tales, the only certain way to kill a basilisk is by holding a mirror in front of its eyes to divert its deadly gaze. Witchers reply that it is far better to smash the mirror on the creature's head. Yes. You know, I want to read about this one because we've seen one in the over there eating the hell out of Raymond's corpse. Anyway, so much has been written about ghouls and graveyards since they are encountered by common people in times of war or in cemeteries. Cemeteries are rare, but when they appear in the necropolis, they take it over. All ghouls respect them and must bow to them. So they're the leader of ghouls, huh? Damn, look at this girl. Hello. Devourers are often called night witches because they resemble old, ugly women and are famous for their witch-like viciousness. These creatures gorge themselves on human flesh, although they willingly eat carcasses. Above all, they crave flesh that is fresh and warm. Devourers hunt after dark in groups that peasants refer to as savas. They like to deceive their victims and torture them, but there is no truth to the tale of their midnight flights on broomsticks and gingerbread houses. What the hell? Once an absent-minded mage created a golem, animated it by casting Azar's thunder and ordering new servant to fetch water. Before burying him in his scholarly books, the golem kept carrying water day and night without pause, ultimately flooding not only the mage's house, but the whole city, as you can see. My young students of the art, improper use of tools and lack of elementary training may cause a tragedy. Annabelle Radfine lectures on security and hygiene in magic. Koschei. What in your opinion is the best way to describe a Koschei? Death? I'd call it death. Alrighty, that's like looks like a damn crab or some spider crab type of thing. A night wraith. What's up, girl? Damn. I'm telling you, these monsters though. See why Geralt fights him or dances with him, let's say. Anyways, I'm done. Night wraiths are born of moonlight, wind, and the earth cooling after heat of the day. They rise above the ground and whirl in a mad dance, which should not be seen by any mortal. If caught peeping, the mortal is blinded by moonlight, then taken into the circle and forced to dance until he expires. At times becoming a night wraith himself. See? Talking about dancing, like these things dance with you all night long, supposedly. Ooh. Holy fuck. We definitely fell behind on these codexes, huh? So a noon wraith. Noon wraiths are born at high noon of the heat, sadness, and sweat of plowmen in the hot air above the fields. They gather to dance madly, creating air vortexes, but the specters dislike being watched. Those who peep are forced to dance with them. Noon wraiths stop their dance when the sun goes down, once the abducted mortal is long dead from fear and exhaustion. Good grief. Royal Wyvern. The female wyvern is smaller but more cunning and venomous than her male counterpart. She can be aggressive towards both males and other females. She is a perfect example of how gender relationships among humans have their source in the animal world. This is altogether not surprising. Master Doragre against the institution of marriage. And Striga. This is what Voltest's daughter turned into. That little fight that we see in the beginning of the game. Where does it come from? Spells? Magic? I have no idea, sire. The sages research these phenomena. For us witchers, it is enough to know that strong will may create them. We also like to know how to fight them and kill them. Most frequently, yes, that is what we are usually paid for. If you want the spell lifted, people usually just want to be protected. If the monster has killed people, revenge may be another motive. Werewolf. Baron Wolfstein buried his face in his hands. His heart was throbbing. Suddenly, the scent of his wife's blood and the blood of his children intensified. The Baron's body swelled, all his muscles grew, his noble attire fell in tatters on the marble floor. My beloved, you are Harry. You are a werewolf. Bianca went pale. What about our love? In reply, she heard a terrifying roar. Daniel Stone, The Curse of Baron Wolfstein, and other love stories. How freaking romantic. And the mother freaking Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is a horde of specters that roam the sky during storms and is an omen of disaster. The appearance of the Wild Hunt foreshadows war and woe, much as a comet does. The spectral Wild Hunt sometimes appear in nightmares of the cursed or those touched by destiny. Wraith. If you want to get rid of a wraith, you must first find its body. Try searching on unhallowed ground or in the corner of a cemetery where outlaws are buried. When you dig up the corpse, you will discover that it is not rotten, and there is a blood on its lips. Pierce the corpse with an aspen stake, cut off the head, and place it between the corpse's legs to make certain that the wraith will never return. Set the corpse on fire. One false step will mean your demise. And a freaking wyvern. Wyverns are unlucky to be frequently mistaken for dragons. Seeing a reptile approach a flock of sheep, peasants panic. They expect it to breathe fire, massacre everyone, and abduct the local virgins. What? Why would they abduct virgins? I don't think anybody's a virgin in this damn world. While it is true that wyverns hunt sheep, they neither breathe fire nor lay waste to whole villages. And they are completely indifferent to virgins. Obviously. Let's look at the formulae. I don't really think we need to read this ingredient stuff. This stuff is freaking self-explanatory. What I'm dreading is the glossary here. Alright, black blood. In the distant past, mages working with witchers developed this potion significantly for use in fighting cemetery and crypt dwellers that drink the blood or eat innards of their still living victims. Witchers use black blood unwillingly because the potion only works when a monster begins to feast on their body. Transmuted blood proves to be a deadly drink. Before fighting a venomous creature like the basilisk, a witcher drinks golden oil to release enzymes that increased his resistance to toxins. Truly caution, prepare a second dose in case an opponent's poison somehow overcomes his resistance. Golem's pith. Golems are usually described as unthinking constructs and have effectively become synonymous with insistence. Yet only the most powerful mages know how much effort is required to cast a spell on a golem's heart. To force the creature to follow even the simplest command, renegade mages somehow learn to draw on the complex magic containing in the golem's obsidian heart to produce a powerful mutagenic potion that affects witchers' brains. Maribor Forest. According to the old tale, this potion was first made by dryads from the forest of Brochelon. The formula was obtained by the dryads of Maribor Forest, who then passed it on to their brethren in other corners of the world. The formulae also reached Kaer Morhen, where the practical-minded witchers began producing the potion using ingredients obtaining from the monster's carcass. Petrie's Filter. Throughout his life, the mage Petrie sought a way to strengthen his magical powers. He failed in his endeavor, but several interesting potions came about through his attempts. One of these, known as Petrie's Filter, is useful to witchers with magical skills. Witchers who prefer hand-to-hand combat rarely use Petrie's Filter. However, especially since it is highly toxic and thus renders the use of other potions impossible. And then Wolf. Wolf is widely used by witchers employing the group style. The potion improves the fiber's precision, meaning that the Witcher's slashing blade finds its opponent's soft spot. I think that's enough codexes for now. When we come back, we will definitely tackle the rest of them before we before we go over there. Might make a little side episode for these last little ones, because I feel like them ones are going to be even longer. But anyways, my friends, until next time, stay safe. See y'all then.